So one of the listeners on the Irish Photography podcast reached out to me to hook up for a shoot and collaborate with the Panasonic S1R. I decided to take him somewhere he had never been, so the Clare Glens was the destination of choice, with some aggressive waterfalls and rapids to shoot. Little did we know, Stephanie was an Olympic hiker and put both Dave and I to shame as we panted our little lungs out as she led the way.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the vlog. So you join me, yes, I'm back here again in Clare Glens, simply because we're testing out the Panasonic S1. That's correct?
S1R.
S1R, the even fancier one again. So we're going to have a bit of fun with that camera, put it to test. I'm here with Dave Kite Piper and Stephanie Rabella. Say hi guys. Where are you going? There you go, you can just see them over my head with their little waves. But yeah, we're here in the Clare Glens, absolute picturesque place. So I'm going to bring them down to the main waterfall down here on the far right hand side. It's a bit of a trek to get to it. Can get a bit mucky, but we're going to shoot a few time lapses, get a bit of drone footage maybe. Although I can't use the footage, I can use photographs simply because of the gimbal overload. I'm sure you all know about it if you listen to the podcast. So yeah, check back in soon and we'll see where we're at. Alright? Don't look at the camera, you're a proper actor now, right? You're paying big bucks now today, so.
The water seemed very strong to get close for a better composition, simply because of the water spray. We had to back up and use longer focal lengths.
So Dave's just setting up here now the Panasonic, and it is a bit of a beefy camera, but I like the look of it. It looks very strong and rugged, and it could take a beating, to be totally honest. So he's setting up his leaf filters, using leaf filters. What? Leaf filters, yeah. One of the best in the business that you can get. So, and it is quite treacherous here today. I've nearly slipped twice already as it is. But look, the scene behind us is absolutely awesome. These ray of lights are just flaring through the tree line and it's causing this sun rays just coming across. So I'm shooting a time lapse as we speak. I think you can see a bit of light just here. Yeah, peeking through. So the time lapse is picking all that up and it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. I'd even say absolutely fantastic to you, David Woodland. So it'll be interesting now to see how the Panasonic is going to fare out here. The scene is absolutely beautiful. We've got all this lovely rushing water, and then you have the big waterfall then right up at the back. So yeah, Stephanie is doing a great job here for Dave. We'll swing her around, show you what she's doing. And she's cleaning the filter. She's the best in the business, I tell you. Look at that. So yeah, happy days, fair play to Stephanie. So yeah, you ready to shoot, Dave? Maybe. It might be delayed just a couple of minutes. Bear with us. Alright, so guys, now we're videoing on the Leica lens paired with the Lumix S1R. And my God, I had a quick look in the back of the camera and it is absolutely to die for. It's so crisp, so clean, so sharp. I really getting a bit of touch of gas here. It's unbelievable. But what's it like compared to the Canon ESR? Yes, both have their pros and cons and both are fabulous cameras. But I do love the feel of the Panasonic Lumix. Okay, very tactile. It's a beast of a camera. It is heavy, yeah, I do understand that, but it's quite nice. Feels great in the hand. Like I said, all the buttons are in your face. There's nothing that's really hidden. The menu is actually quite nice. It's not as bad as Sony or some other cameras like that, or even Nikon. I really don't like Nikon's menu system either. I am a Canon fanboy, I do understand that, but the Panasonic is a lovely camera. So I got some great shots here today. I don't know if they're going to be unbelievable pictures that I print on my wall, but I really enjoyed my time today out shooting with this camera. So the video footage I loved using is very nice indeed. So I look forward to seeing what they're like on the back of the computer. So I'd like to say big thanks to Stephanie and Dave for inviting me out to have a go at this camera and have a play with it. It's really nice to get to play with these toys because they are expensive. It is retailing about €3,300 and the lens isn't too far off that either. I actually would really like one of these lenses. It is part of this whole "Oh, Mountain Lions" crack that Jared Poland is always on about. But yeah, look guys, I'm going to sign out for here and we'll try to get a bit of B-roll and have a bit of fun around the place and see what else we can. But yeah, let's get cracking, alright? Let's go. That's on camera. Woo!
It wasn't. Oh,
it is on camera. That's going. I can B-roll. Oh, all right, okay.
Good save.
Oh Jesus, that's like 4 times I nearly fell already today. Oh my God.
Your audio kit?
Yeah, all good to go. So I absolutely love the use of this camera. Don't get me wrong, it's big, it's chunky, it's meaty in the hand. But the build quality is second to none. The buttons are tactile. You know you're pressing when you press them. There's no flimsy parts in the camera. It's very intuitive. Everything's there in your face. Nothing's a hidden feature. It's all there for you to see on the camera. The quality in the back of the camera is so far so good. Could be a different story when I get home to the computer, but I'm really looking forward to it. But it looks great on the back of the camera. I do love the focus peaking. It is blue. Yes, I do have focus peaking on the Canon ESR, and it's red and yellow, but it's just something different. It's blue. It's pretty. So I really like it. When you're taking a picture then and you're switching the focus ring, it zooms into the scene. And I think it's a very good advantage to have because then you're really getting it pinpoint sharp, tack sharp. And that's what every image you want to be setting the goal for yourself, you know? So, wow. Very happy with the image so far. Fingers crossed I get a few more now for the rest of the day. So I'm just setting up for the shot here now, and the light rays are still coming through in onto the foreground, and I have these rocks here as well on the bottom left hand third, and I have the waterfall up on the back and right hand third, and I'm using the 50mm Leica lens. I've never used a Leica lens before in my life, and it looks quite nice.
That's good. That is good.
Got this kind of G-force kind of sensor on the back of the camera. It tells you how mad you're going. So I'm going to give it a go, and we're testing it on a tree. So I'm going to see if I can get a better shot than him. And I should be. I hope. You said I would win if I get 2 seconds, and that's tack sharp, so I win. In our trip out of the jungle. I'm waiting for this to slap back and hit someone in the face. It's like something out of a film.
Overall, I loved getting to use the Panasonic S1R, but I really do love my Canon ESR, so I won't be jumping ship anytime soon. But it is good to get out and play with other cameras. Now I hope you can catch next week's episode, as it's my last day in the Lofoten Islands, so we hike up a mountain in Sackerside. I'll see you next week, guys. Ayo!